In this lesson, I'm going to demonstrate some camera basics. To add a camera to your scene, you need to go over here to Create, excuse me, and then from the second row here, you can select Cameras, and we're just going to be dealing with standard cameras in this. You can select Target or Free. Free operates like a basic camera would. You just move it around and turn it to film whatever it is you want to film. Target works a little differently, whereas it gives you a focus point that if you move that, the camera will move with it. And I'll demonstrate that in just a second. Let's just look at some of the options we have here. Under parameters, you can actually change the lens on the camera, and you can change this at any time by selecting the camera and going to the modify menu. But typically, if you don't know a lot about filmmaking, 50 millimeters is a good place to start. You just start by, I have target selected, so I'm just gonna, the first click is where the camera is going to be, and then if you click and drag, it's going to put wherever the focus point you want, or the target, sorry, of the camera. So now that should be centered on my logo. So now that I have a camera in the scene, I can click on perspective and to cameras, and that camera shows up. Right? So now, if I actually, if I grab that target, that's not the target. It's a little more difficult to grab. There it is. Then you can see that wherever I move that point is where the camera is pointing. This is particularly useful when you have a camera that's moving around a scene a lot and you really need to focus it on a specific area or object. And that's basically the gist of it. Just keep in mind that when you are rendering, especially a frame, so for instance I have the top view selected, it's going to render that view. So if you want to see what the camera is viewing in your viewport, make sure you have the camera selected.